Good afternoon, Philippines. This is Mike Padua, and we are back to our analysis for this Monday through Wednesday, November 8 to 10, 2021. And this is brought to you by Typhoon 2000. Before we begin with our update, I would like to bring you back 8 years ago, where a super typhoon, which became one of the world's strongest and deadliest tropical cyclone ever to make landfall, has devastated much of the Visayas, particularly Tacloban and Leyte. So I'm going to show to you this powerful system. I was way back in Manila during that time, working with Weather Philippines Foundation when we are monitoring the system, and it was the fastest tropical cyclone or super typhoon ever formed, with a speed of 45 kph, moving westward towards the Philippine Islands a few days before. And the winds had reached a high of 315 kph prior to making landfall over the island of Leyte. And it generated tsunami-like waves known as meteo tsunamis. And here's the image from taken. This is a satellite animation from Force 13 website or Force 13 YouTube channel, and you can see here on how the system, which originated over the vicinity of Marshall Islands, became a monster as it moves closer to the Philippines with a very fast motion at 45 kph, and it only stayed 1 to 2 days within the Philippine area of responsibility. After entering PAR in 24 hours, it made landfall quickly over Leyte. So that's the large eye with an estimated winds of 315 kph. After making landfall, the eye became disrupted, and it crossed the Visayas, exited over Calamian Group, passing very close to Coron, and it became a Category 1 typhoon as it moves towards Hainan. This is a fast version of that animation. So it's really a devastating super typhoon. The system has weakened here because of the slightly lower sea surface temperature. The system has not intensified over the West Philippine Sea. Since November 8 is also the start of the Northeast Monsoon, so the sea surface temperature here is slightly cooler. During that super typhoon, it's really very hard for the folks down there over the Visayas, particularly later. More than 6,000 has been killed by this super typhoon, and billions of pesos has been damaged by this powerful cyclone. But after 8 years, they are all recovered. But again, due to the impending climate change, this type of system may again repeat. So let's hope and pray that we can curve this climate change scenario in the coming decades, so that our new generation will enjoy a better life. Okay, so that's the thing that we are doing here. We are educating people and giving you the latest update on these powerful storms. Let's hope and pray in the future there will be no like this, just like today. It's all clear because of the existing La Nina. It's silent across the Western Pacific as of this time. No more no tropical cyclone formation for the next 5 to 10 days based on the computer models right now. And the weather for this latest graph set, beginning today, Monday, until tomorrow, Tuesday, you could see here the northeast monsoon. We have another surge approaching extreme northern Luzon for the next 24 hours until tomorrow afternoon. And the northeasterly surface wind flow will again affect Eastern Luzon and the Bicol region. Right now, it's still easterlies, but within the next 24 hours, the northeasterly will arrive. So there will be some busy conditions, but still good weather. But there are some afternoon and evening rain showers and thunderstorms because of the prevailing La Nina phenomenon, which depicts above average rainfall. Right here over the Visayas, it will remain easterly surface wind flow, so there will be also some thunderstorms across these areas, particularly Palawan, Sulu Archipelago, portions of eastern Mindanao. Okay, although Mindanao, it's more of a tropical convection. Okay, and the thunderstorms will also persist in the afternoon and evening. We have here another surface trough that could affect Mindanao and the Visayas within the next couple of days. This may bring continued afternoon and evening rain showers and thunderstorms. Out here over the eastern Micronesia and Marshall Islands, we have the intertropical convergence zone, and we have a frontal system to the south of Japan moving quickly towards the east. So this is not a threat to our country. So far, that's the latest. So watch out for lightning strikes when we have these thunderstorms, and also some possible flash floods and landslides if we have a very intense thunderstorms that could develop within these wind flows, particularly over the easterly surface wind flow area. So far, that's the latest. Here's the fast animation. There you go. These are thunderstorms over the eastern sections of Luzon, including northern Quezon, Bicol region, and we have here another trough approaching Mindanao. So possible rainfall for tomorrow and Wednesday. And if we take a look at the zoom in southern animation, here's the latest. It's generally easterlies right now, but tomorrow the northeast monsoon will affect extreme northern Luzon, northeasterly surface wind flow over Bicol and eastern Luzon, while over the Visayas, Palawan, Romblon, and portions of Sulu Archipelago and eastern Mindanao is the easterly surface wind flow and the approaching surface trough that could bring another round of thunderstorms, particularly in the afternoon or evening. Here's the latest rainfall accumulation forecast from the European model, courtesy of windy.com for the next 24 hours, beginning 8 a.m. today, Monday, until 8 a.m. tomorrow, Tuesday. Some rains will continue to prevail in the afternoon and evening across portions of Luzon, including here over the Bicol region because of the northeasterly surface wind flow over Batanes, Babuyan Cove Islands because of the northeast monsoon, while over the Visayas, Palawan, and Mindanao, these are generated by the easterly surface wind flow and the surface trough, particularly here along the eastern sections of Mindanao. For the next 3 days, it will be the same weather system. So these are the accumulated rainfall forecast for the next 3 days until Wednesday. So take a look at this very intense rainfall that could prevail for the next 3 days across much of Mindanao, Sulu Archipelago, various portions of the Visayas, also across Bicol region, becoming more intense along the eastern sections of Sorsogon, Catanduanes, Caramuan Peninsula, or this is known as the Partido District in Camarines Sur, and the eastern sections of Albay, including Legazpi City. And here's some rainfall or thunderstorms generated by the northeast monsoon across extreme northern Luzon, particularly Cagayan or northern Cagayan, and also over the Babuyan and Batanes Cove Islands. And before we leave you, here's the wind and rain plus the pressure forecast from the European model for the next 24 hours, 4 p.m. tomorrow. Here comes the thunderstorms. These are isolated to scattered ones, while northeast monsoon here, easterlies here. And on Wednesday afternoon, again, thunderstorms will be more intense across Palawan, portions of Mindanao, while light showers to some heavy rainfall brought about by the northeast monsoon across Cagayan Valley, especially along the eastern and northern coastal areas because of the northeast monsoon, while the Bicol region there could be some passing showers because of the northeasterly surface wind flow. So far, that's the latest. So we will be back again on Wednesday to give you more update on the weather conditions here in the Philippine Islands and an outlook of the upcoming conditions for the next 3 days. From Typhoon 2000, this is Mike Padua reporting. Stay safe always. Be #WeatherWiser. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel here at MrTyphoon.tv, at YouTube channel.com/Mr. Typhoon, and also at our Facebook page, MrTyphoon.com. Okay, for the very latest update on approaching tropical cyclones and 3-day forecast of the weather here in the Philippine Islands. Again, thank you so much for watching and take care, guys.